What up?
WARadio.com. We tell you like it is, not like it was.
Caller, who is this?
This on the phone is Toni Basil.
Okay, don't get it twisted. Hold on. I don't think y'all understand what she said. That is Toni Basil. Now understand this. Let's get focused. Most of you guys think all Toni has done is Hey Mickey. There we go. I appreciate that, Ron C. Toni has worked with literally everybody in the industry. Bette Midler. Okay, let's get focused right there. Tina Turner. The Monkees. Like, for real, like, all the things that Toni has done, you can't even understand. It's mind-boggling. So, me and Toni been rocking for a minute. That's my girl.
So, in other words, you say Toni goes hard in the paint.
She goes hard in the paint. So, Toni was one of the legendary actresses, choreographers that was at this event, able to reach back out to her public. So, Toni, tell us, how was that experience? Because I know that's the first time that you went to one of those things. How was it? Explain to the public how that was.
No, I needed you there to tell me how it was because I thought I had gone to some other land. I mean, it was, well, who did we have lunch with? We sat with Penny Marshall.
Wow.
Cindy Williams.
Wow.
And with Gary Marshall, who was the director and the creator of Laverne and Shirley. And they're there selling, their fifth anniversary of DVDs. You know, they come out with these DVDs, and they really had, a line a mile long. I tell you who had a line around the block was Linda Blair.
Was that damn Exorcist lady?
Linda Blair is still signing autographs for Exorcist when
That's
she
crazy.
was, 12 years old?
Exactly.
I mean, it was fantastic. We had a great time, and every time anybody would come, when I was driving there, it was my friend's idea, and I was really hesitant because I thought, wow, I don't know, it's going to be a little embarrassing if I'm just kind of sitting there, and people are passing me by. I mean, I don't know why I'm there.
Right.
And, they came with, albums from England, bootleg albums, all sorts of things for me to sign. Also, they were doing a lot of bringing posters of Easy Rider because I was in Easy Rider, 5 Easy Pieces. So they were bringing posters for me to sign of that. Of course, pictures of Mickey stuff that they had downloaded off of, whatever. And I just kept looking at Doc's. I kept looking at him going, is this happening? Did this guy just come up to me and have me sign this, this thing that I thought was out of print? What did he say? The very first song I ever did was Breakaway. And what did the guy say that he bought it online for $400?
He brought it online for $400. For $400.
For $400?
What? So that's how rare this 45 of this Toni Basil song is. It's extremely rare. $400.
It is really rare. It's like I don't think I sang after that for 10 years or something. But it actually is the song that is on a very famous art video that a very famous artist, Bruce Conner, created of me as his muse. And so it's almost considered the first music video. And it's, from it shows in museums. It's the only way you can see it is on, screenings at museums. The Getty Museum just screened it for the Pacific Standard Time, that whole art show that went around L.A. for, 3 months. They screened it in that. That's how you can kind of see those things. But anyway, we had a great time. We had a great time. The Hudson Brothers. What about the Hudson Brothers that were there?
So the Hudson Brothers, and you got to be real old school, and I remember this show. The Hudson Brothers, it was a variety show. Now, the Hudson Brothers were 3 tables down from us, right? There was a lady next to us who I didn't really quite know who she was.
She couldn't remember who she was either.
Right. So to the left of us is this older chick that was in this movie. What was she? The Last American Virgin or something like that?
That was my movie.
Okay. So then it was us. Then next to us was this other, I don't know, she was an adult film star, Smooth. You probably know who she is.
No idea.
So next to her was Lorenzo Lamas.
Lorenzo Lamas was there?
Then next to Lorenzo Lamas is the Hudson brothers. Now,
Okay.
And
Just-
next to the Hudson brothers was
Mickey Dolenz from the Monkees.
Wow.
So the Hudson brothers, now, one of the Hudson brothers, his daughter is Kate Hudson because he used to be married to Goldie Hawn.
And he was also married to Cindy Williams.
And he was married to Cindy Williams from
Vernon Shirley.
Now, he was pimping. Like, he was a cool dude, but why was he trying to smash Tony the whole day? I didn't really want to put him out there. But
you put it out there.
He was chasing Tony the whole event. Like, homie, get off my girl, dude. Give her 5 feet. You're doing way too much.
Back.
Back up. But we had a great time.
We did.
I'm glad that Tony went. And the way that it's set up is everything that you want your artist to sign, you have to pay for it. So if you want to take a picture with that person, if you want them to sign something, everything is a dollar figure attached to it. But those folks come knowing that, and they're ready to pay. Tony walked home with thousands, homie, and I'm not even exact. She walked home with thousands. That's how big she is. So, Tone, can you let the folks know what you have going on? Because folks just think that you did Mickey. They're not even understanding the depth of your career. Let them know what it is.
Well, I mean, okay.
And don't be modest. See, here's the thing. She's very modest.
Let's talk to the audience about the lockers.
There it is. Let them know what it is.
That I was one of the 7 original lockers, which people don't hook the girl that sings Mickey up with the 7 original lockers, or the same girl was an Easy Rider, or the same girl choreographed David Bowie's tours, Bette Midler's tours, Tina Turner. It's like I've led 5 lives.
You see how she
And
just throws those
they're
names
all
out there like it's
separate.
nothing? Like it's nothing. Like, oh, I did this. Like, she's no joke, homie.
Like, I got up and went to the gym this morning.
Yeah.
Yes.
Well, you know what it is? My parents were in show business. My father was an orchestra leader at the Chicago Theater, and then later on in his life, he was the orchestra leader until the day he died at the Sahara Hotel.
Wow.
So I saw show business from the day I was born, and my mother's side of the family were also in show business. So it is like a family business, and they weren't major stars. They were just really, like he was a great orchestra leader for the Sahara Hotel. So I kind of, I don't know how people get into show business that aren't born into it.
Right.
I don't know how you make the leap.
Right.
Quite frankly, I mean, I was kind of always there backstage, so all I had to do was slide on to the stage. But I don't see how people get from the audience to the stage. That's a whole other thing. But, so it is for me something, like a family business, and which I'm grateful for, because it's not like, look, you're up, you're down, you have stardom, then you don't. What's great for me is, there's Mickey, you have all the popularity, you have that going on, but then I have another career as a choreographer for such talented people.
Right.
I mean, such talented people that you're kind of in awe of them all day long, and you kind of want to live up to their talent when you're working for them. And you want to also, as a choreographer and a director, you want to bring out the best in them. So it's quite fun and extraordinary. It's a wonderful thing. And I mean, part of my life, and a very important part of my life, which I brought up just a minute ago, was being one of the original lockers, because I do feel as though we did change the face of dance. We were the first street dancers.
Absolutely.
That formed a group that got on television and actually earned a dime.
Right. Yes.
And I think we showed, and I know that Boogaloo Sam from the Electric Boogaloos says that's the reason he went, oh my God, I'm going to put together a group. And then there was the Rocksteady crew, and then there was, and then there was, and then there was, and then there was.
Right.
But before us, there wasn't.
She's absolutely right, and helped bring street dance to the mainstream. I mean, when else did you see street dancers on shows like the Johnny Carson show or
Carol Burnett. You know, we were on the second Saturday Night Live,
Saturday
and actually
Live.
Penny Marshall
Wow.
and was the host.
I mean, that is just in itself such an accomplishment, and I don't think folks really realize that Toni is really one of the forefathers or the foremothers, whatever you want to say, is for street dance.
Well, you know that I think it was we formed the group in '73, and by the end of '74. In that year, other than we were doing, you know, Las Vegas and Tahoe and all those clubs, by then we had formed a 45-minute act.
Right.
We opened up within months apart. We opened up for Frank Sinatra at Carnegie Hall, and that same year we opened up for the Funkadelics at Radio City Music Hall.
That's crazy.
That's crazy. Like that's.
That's a wide range audience. That is a wide range audience. We really reached so many people.
Let me tell you how fly Toni is. So like she said, she choreographed Bette Midler's show. What was it? The Showgirl Must Go On. That was the title, right?
Yep.
She choreographed that in Vegas, and I went to the show actually twice in Vegas. And Toni actually had Bette Midler walking it out. Now walk it out. Like, that was part of her show. I couldn't believe it. So when we go backstage, I'm clowning with Bette. Mad cool. I'm like, Bette, were you out there walking it out? And she did it right in front. I walk it out. I walk it out. So, you know, Toni, I'm glad that you called. I mean, for real, Toni Basil. And she's extremely, like, she doesn't really like to speak about herself. So I'll do it. Without Toni, and this is no joke, without Toni Basil, I probably would be saying, would you like large fries with that? Would you like a chocolate chip cookie with that? Toni found me in a club at Hollywood Live. She saw me dancing. She came up to me and said she liked how I danced. 2 days later, I did a video. I was in her video called Street Life that you can see on YouTube.
And you know what? We're putting up, I'm starting a YouTube channel. It should be up the end of next week, and I'm going to put that up because I love that. You know, Skeeter Rabbit's in that. All such famous
Such
dancers
legendary
and
dancers.
you are so great in that video.
I am.
And everybody will see you do that hip-hop funky dance when you shake your head with that flat top.
Yeah, my flat top was, my flat
Doc
top
with
was
a flat top. We got to see this.
And I have my Kwame polka dot shirt on. Don't ever get it twisted. And with the matching ribbons in my shoes and the socks. You know, you couldn't fool with me. So because of Toni put me in that video, and our relationship got tighter and tighter. And I helped choreograph Troops Spread My Wings and all that.
Which was really, a really great video. It's one of the first really hip-hop videos with hip-hop dancing to a slow, melodic, funky beat. You know, it wasn't a hype song.
Right.
It really was classy. It's a classy video, I gotta say.
So I owe so much to this woman, and we've continued to have such a tight bond after all these years. I love her like no other. That's for real. Like we talk all the time. Let me rest in peace to her cat just passed away. So I know she's kind of been, dealing with that, because that's like, losing a child. So
it's a family member, and I posted his picture and a little thing about the boyfriends have come and went, but Luigi stayed for 19 years with me, and that I have gotten up to now over 700 replies to that post.
So shout out, rest in peace to Luigi. Luigi was really the man in the house. That's how Luigi got down.
He was very theatrical, very bossy, and very verbal.
Wow. Rest in peace, Luigi. Toni, thank you so much for calling in.
And thank you for your friendship.
Absolutely. I love this lady.
It's been fabulous, and will continue.
Absolutely. Toni, thank you so much. Ron C., let's get back into the mix. Let's play this Troop video that without Toni Basil and myself, y'all wouldn't even be tripping off this song. But because of me and Toni made this video hot, That's why Troop was hot. Right here, this is the Know You Ain't crew on urbansoulradio.fm. Smooth D, DJ Ron C. Let's get into that Troop. Spread my wings. Thanks, Tony. I love you. We out.
I love you.